There's a lot of misconceptions about HR. This is definitely not your grandparents' HR. This is about unlocking the potential of people in workplaces. It's about creating vibrant places where people want to show up every day, bring their best ideas, and contribute to make a meaningful impact in the world. And HR is at the core of that.
The coursework for the HRIR major is a really good blend of analytical, applied, and just like real world examples. So you're going to learn how to do like HR analytics and work the more business side of things to be able to see the metrics of success within the company. But then there's also a huge perspective of like, I really enjoy learning about the psychology of business, why people act the way they do, why some people thrive in organizations while others don't. And so the coursework really seeks to answer how, yes, we can use numbers, but then also use like applied psychology and real world examples, like looking at cases to be able to find the perfect mix of representing an organization.
How does the HR program at Carlson prepare people for the real world? HR is all about answering the big questions. It's not just a nice to have, it's a strategic lever. This is a thing that creates a competitive advantage for people in the workplace. We're answering the big questions like, how do you design a high-performing team? How do you create a workplace where people wake up energized to go every day and give their best? How do you bring people together to solve the big challenges of our time? That's what HR is looking to do.
An internship that I had this last summer was with Sun Country Airlines. I absolutely loved it. It's actually a fun fact, founded by two Carlson grads. There, I worked a lot on looking at issues within the workplace, like any issues with employees or termination, or overall just things that they wanted to address and fix within the workplace. And so that was a different side of HR from like my curriculum and whatnot, where you're kind of learning about what makes people happy and what drives job motivation. And so seeing like the inverse of that and then being able to apply it was really interesting to see like in real practice, and especially for an airline. It's a really interesting industry.
So what are the different career opportunities for people going to HR? Well, they're vast and varied. This will include everything from those who will be analytical and do workforce planning, figuring out how do we make sure we get the right person in the right place at the right time. It's jobs that involve figuring out who do we hire? Where do we recruit from? How do we make sure we onboard these people so they're successful on day one? That is, they're motivated, they want to be there, and that their values align with the mission or the vision of the organization. Once those people are there, then we need HR people who are creating the reward systems. They understand compensation, they understand how to provide benefits. And then we've got other people involved with employee relations. The conflicts and challenges on the jobs are inevitable. They'll come up, they'll happen. And the best HR people are thoughtful, they're empathetic. They also understand, again, that we're working in a space that's highly complex. And you're dealing with people after all.
Human resources and industrial relations impacts every single facet of a business. Minnesota Carlson's faculty and curriculum has perfectly positioned me to thrive. We hope to see you guys take advantage of everything that HR has to offer, and we hope to see you at Minnesota Carlson.